What's going on, guys? It's MekelKasanova coming at you with yet another banging video. This one's going to be a review of another tactical game for the Nintendo Switch. We've actually got a good amount of them that's come out so far. I mean, you know, it's a genre that I really love, and I'm just personally waiting for the Shining Force series and, you know, the Tactics Ogre series to actually come to the Switch because it's just something I really want to happen. I'm a big tactical battles strategy fan and a real-time strategy fan, so these games coming makes me very happy. And I'm very happy Mekel is just very good for everybody all around. Anyway, so this game's called ACORN Tactics. It's by the company called Tactics Game. And I really want to thank them for giving me the review code for this game so I can check it out. It's exclusive to the Nintendo Switch. I think it's a phenomenal game that you guys will definitely love. So let's go ahead and get into this review. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe button, ding the bell in the corner. That way you stay up to date on all the latest and greatest content that comes with this channel. If you want to support the channel, check us out on Patreon. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this review.
Next generation of great. I'm the next generation of great. I'm the next generation of great. The next generation of great.
Now, ACORN Tactics has been on my radar ever since it was announced. For one, I really like the developer who was handling the game. I thought their game Factotum was really good on the Wii U. And secondly, I personally love turn-based strategy games. ACORN Tactics takes place in the future, where a massive flood has covered the world in water. Luckily, humans were able to build large oil rig type structures to ensure mankind's survival. All seems well until one day an alien blob species attacks. They're hell-bent on invading Earth and destroying the human race. That's where you come in. As a new commander, you take control of a squadron of mechs, defend structures, and you try to drive off this blobby alien menace. Okay, so it makes very little overall sense, but it also minimizes the production budget. And for a lone wolf developed project, I can respect that decision. What it boils down to is that you'll have the missions of progressively higher difficulty, where you'll first slowly get to know how the game works, your enemy, and the game systems in general. As you get further in your squad's diversity of mechs, they'll grow. Enemies will get more varied, and you'll end up working through the sort of chess game that these games require. Being sure to position your units appropriately to isolate and eliminate enemies while making sure that they can't focus their damage too greatly on a single unit or something key like your healer mech. To help up the challenge, each unit has its own range and limitations. Snipers can't hit anything too close. Shotgun units have to literally be on the top of their target. You won't want any units between your machine gunner and its targets, etc. Once you get a bit of deeper into the game, the cards that you can utilize once per turn will also show up, introducing some additional strategy as well as an element of luck. Once you get through the 25 mission campaign, you'll then be able to engage in additional randomly generated missions as well. So the bones of a game you can stick with and enjoy with are present. The question in all of this is whether it will suit you well. Once you boot up the game, you're asked to go to the mech hangar to build some mechs. At the start, you can build machine guns, snipers, shotgun mechs, giving you a good variety of mechs with short, mid, and long range attacks of varying power. A short range shotgun blast can definitely pack a punch, right? And you can pick their names and choose their color, and you can add some extra flair by giving them hats, if you're into that sort of thing. Once you've taken care of that, you're ready to go into the main campaign. And your team is a solid attack and defense force, and as you progress in the game, they will be able to level up to become stronger. And you will need to focus on researching your technology so that you can improve your odds of survival. Your attacks won't always land since they're percentage based. So do take this into consideration when you need to decide whether, which unit to use to attack your enemies. Fear not as missed attack as not such a bad thing, since enemies won't one hit you most of the time. This doesn't mean you shouldn't rush in guns blazing. The locations you'll fight in feature hiding spots to give you or your enemies a tactical advantage, and you'll definitely need to make the most of them, since as you progress in the game, you'll find other types of blobs which deal much more damage to you, and you can also take a beating. Worry not, as your team will continue to grow during your quests, and once you have 6 mechs to control after a lot of research, you'll almost be unstoppable. Graphically, it isn't going to win any awards, but it also is very clean and it shows glimmers of personality nonetheless. Perhaps even more so than Mario plus Rabbids. I say that this is as very accessible of a tactical strategy game for all ages and for newcomers. It is likely a great fit since at least half of the missions take their time to layer on strategic elements piece by piece. It is at least a reasonably good game for people interested in checking out strategy games. ACORN Tactics is a very good strategy game with easy to understand gameplay mechanics that will keep you coming back for more until the end. It's a very addictive release with more than enough missions to complete, and I do want to mention that the game's music is top notch and perfectly complements the action. If you're looking for a game that can scratch that strategy itch on Nintendo Switch, that's not, say, Tiny Metal, which is a phenomenal tactical game if you're looking to get one, then ACORN Tactics is also a phenomenal game and it exactly is what you need. Tax Game has given us a solid strategy release, and I look forward to seeing what this indie does next. Probably once again on Nintendo's hybrid console, right? I'm really hoping for it. This game gets the Kasanova seal of approval, so that means go out and purchase this. You won't be disappointed at all. It's a phenomenal game. And that just about wraps up this video review of ACORN Tactics for the Nintendo Switch. It's an amazing exclusive game for the Nintendo Switch. I really loved it, and I think you guys will enjoy it too. So thank you, Tax Game, for sending this to me, and I look forward to the next thing you guys come out with. So until then, minus the noise in the background, I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces wild, too sweet, be the elite, and we'll see you on the next one. And yeah, little pack thing, you know. If we were in Texas, we'd be doing that, but you know, y'all know what I mean. See you in the next one.
Girl, you demand all the attention. Starry-eyed, maybe I need a new prescription. I see you on top of me, I'm having visions. While you spin it around, I'm getting dizzy, baby. Drop and roll.